In the last 28 days, my coaching business has generated just over €44,000 in profit. And surprisingly, it actually wasn't from working harder or longer hours or implementing a new content strategy or even getting better at sales. I was able to achieve this by using my framework, the Magnetic Brand Framework. And in this video, I'm going to break down for you exactly what that is, why it works, and how it allows entrepreneurs to grow and build their businesses from alignment instead of constant pressure. 2 years ago, I was working 12-hour days as a mindset coach. I was stuck behind my laptop all day, constantly feeling stressed. I was overworking. I was constantly trying to prove myself and prove that I was good enough. And I just felt like I was operating from pressure and from force all the time and not even enjoying the business I just built. It was almost like I was waking up every single morning and I was starting my day at zero. And throughout the day, I had to work super hard to prove that I was good enough, to prove that I was worthy. And if I didn't work hard enough or I didn't get everything I wanted to get done, I felt so guilty and I just felt like shit. If I wasn't productive enough, I questioned my worth. And even though I was making money, my business wasn't creating any sort of freedom. It felt like I was operating consistently from lack and I had to prove and earn my worth every single day. And my problem wasn't the business because I was making decent money. It was the mindset and the identity that I was operating from. Now I work 4 to 5 intentional hours per day. Yes, there's days I work longer because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. I feel complete alignment in my business, with the clients I'm working with. I feel peace in my day to day. I have complete belief in myself and I back myself so much more. Content feels so aligned, so fun, so easy. My personal brand's consistently growing. I work with my dream clients. I love every part of my business. I know and can predict exactly where my next clients are coming from. And my client base and income is growing so fast month on month. In this video, I am going to show you how you can make more money than you've ever made before in your life while feeling complete self-belief, complete self-confidence, and operating from a frequency and a state where success flows to you naturally. I'm going to show you how to build your business without the mental exhaustion, without the stress, without the pressure, without the force. Most business coaches that you see online are so hyper-focused on the metrics. Working harder, grinding harder, producing more volume. And I'm not one of these spiritual gurus who's going to tell you that work's not important and just visualize. I'm not like that. I'm all about putting in the work, but my motto is working smart and not hard. There's very few mentors out there that are showing you not only how to build a business, but how to build one that you wake up looking forward to work on each day, living completely in your purpose, and building one that's actually sustainable and that you're actually going to be able to consistently scale. Also, not many people emphasize the importance of building the founder and building the CEO as well as building the business, because you're always going to be your ceiling. And that's exactly what the Magnetic Brand Framework does. It's absolutely not just another copy and paste content strategy, or I'm never going to tell you something like send 100 cold DMs. It's a framework that's going to allow you to become the kind of entrepreneur that naturally attracts opportunities to you. It's a framework for becoming the kind of entrepreneur that produces magnetic content that brings opportunities to you every single week, brings inbound leads to you, and allows you to grow your business with complete flow, complete ease, and complete alignment. No more chasing after clients, following up 5-6 times, chasing attention, chasing views. We don't chase anymore. We're cutting the chasing. I'm going to show you how to build a business that is magnetic. Picture this. You're building a business where your content actually feels authentic and it actually feels like you. Potential clients are reaching out to you consistently, asking how they can buy from you, how they can work with you. You no longer feel like you're chasing clients and chasing success. You know your value. You make more money while feeling calmer, more confident, and most importantly, more fulfilled than you've ever been before. That is exactly the type of business I'm going to show you how to build, so lock in. So there's 3 pillars in total to this framework, and the first pillar is identity engineering. Most entrepreneurs and business owners think they have a marketing issue, and that's exactly why they're stuck. They've hit an income ceiling because they have subconscious beliefs that are holding them back from the next level. They have an identity gap. Every single level of business requires a different version of you. So before we build a brand, we have to build a person. If deep down you don't believe you're worthy of success, or you don't believe you're worthy of the income that you're trying to achieve, you're going to undercharge, procrastinate, overthink every decision, and you're going to sabotage opportunities without even realizing it. So the first thing we do is an identity audit. We identify the stories, the beliefs, the fears, and the emotional patterns that are running in the background and ruling every single business decision you make. Then I ask one simple question. Who is the version of you that already has the business that you want? How does that person think? What standards do they have? How do they make decisions? What boundaries do they set? How do they react when things get hard? If your self-worth depends on things like views, likes, sales, external validation, your business is just going to be a complete emotional roller coaster. 1 month you'll feel absolutely unstoppable when things are going well. Then one slow week happens and you question absolutely everything. But see, the entrepreneurs who built multi-6-figure and 7-figure businesses, they don't just have better strategies. They've built and locked in an identity that's able to hold that level of success. That's why we do not start by building the brand, we start by building you first. We do a complete identity audit to uncover all your subconscious patterns, fears, stories, and beliefs. Then we do deep subconscious work to replace them with the mindsets, habits, and standards of the person who naturally creates the results that you want to produce. Once we can clearly identify the gap between who you currently are and who you want to become, you start making decisions from your future identity as opposed to your current state and current limitations. And when your subconscious is reprogrammed, that is the start of everything changing. You'll feel 10 times more confident, have have way higher standards for yourself naturally. And at that point, your business has no choice but to grow. And that is why identity engineering is the very first pillar. Because until you can clearly define and become the person that you need to be, no strategy in the world will get you there. And the things that have happened to my clients after doing this is absolutely crazy. Davey came in and 30 days after starting, he was able to collect his highest pay in full ever, had a record month in his business. But the main win is while feeling more calm, more confident, and more peaceful in his day-to-day operations. Frequency defies rationality. Mel Robbins commented on another one of my clients' posts after doing this work. Antoinette got asked on a radio station, which is going to give her exposure to hundreds of thousands of people who could be potential clients. Things just flow and happen a lot easier. Then once we've done the identity work, we move on to pillar 2, which is building your magnetic personal brand. The goal with this is to stop trying to copy and sound like everyone else and actually create a brand that's authentic to you. And once we've done the identity work, it's going to be so much easier to show up as yourself and be your true and authentic self online. We build out your content funnel, which again shows intentionality behind every single piece of content that you're posting. We have top of funnel content, which is designed to bring new eyeballs and bring new followers into your page. That is going to be attraction content. And then we have your middle of funnel content, which is going to be designed to nurture your audience, build connection with your audience, build trust with your audience, and showcase the value you have to provide. And then we have your bottom of the funnel content, which is going to be designed to convert people to clients, which is your case studies, your testimonials, and showcasing your journey and your story to get to where you've gotten to, so people can see the progress you've made and have trust that you're going to be able to help them. Next, we build out your creator vision, which is going to give you so many content ideas to build trust and connection with your audience. You're going to go through 10 life experiences you've had, 10 life lessons you've learned, and 10 painful things that's made you into the person you are today. Then I give you viral templates and formulas you can use to showcase this and showcase these stories to get the maximum amount of views while still building your authentic self and showcasing your journey in an inspirational way. Then we go through my social media psychology playbook on how to actually create content that's going to be able to grab and hold people's attention continuously to maximize your impact, maximize your reach, and maximize the amount of dream clients that you're bringing into your funnel. Because see, people are not buying information anymore, because people can find information anywhere. ChatGPT, Google, online. People will buy from you when they feel like they share similar values to you. They feel connected to you. They feel like they know you and they feel like you're someone worth listening to. So that's what we build your personal brand around. And when you're intentional with every single piece of content you post, it becomes so easy to attract dream clients consistently. Dream clients who will pay you a lot of money for your services. And again, I'm not talking out of my ass here. This is exactly what I used to grow from 0 to 40,000 followers myself in the space of 88 days. And see, the followers is not even the win here. Followers that actually convert to clients, which is always the goal. So what Aoife used to go from 2k to 14k followers, and what Lorcan used to go from 0 to 26,000 followers. Lorcan gets hundreds of inbound leads coming into his DMs every single week looking to work with him, and he's 10x'd his entire business due to growing his personal brand in an intentional way, using all these frameworks and using this blueprint. See, the key here is not about working harder. Then it's just about intentionality and building a strategy that aligns with you, that's easy to consistently replicate and repeat. Then pillar 3, which is the final step, is about building a business that actually supports the life you want to live. Because too many entrepreneurs build a business that owns them instead of building a business that gives them freedom. They create more revenue, but also way more stress for themselves. They sign more clients, but those more clients lead to the entrepreneur having way less freedom if they don't have the right systems in place. So with pillar 3, we build systems that are actually aligned with who you are and the type of business that you want to create. We create offers that are actually buzzing to deliver and buzzing to sell. We build sales systems based on trust, authenticity, and connection, and genuine value, not based on any icky sales tactics or manipulation or pressure. We simplify your marketing so you know exactly what you need to do every single week to consistently sign clients, and we put systems in place to ensure your business can consistently grow without demanding more and more of your time as it scales. Because if you're anything like me, the goal is not just more money, but it's more freedom, making an impact on so much more people's lives, and more fulfillment in your work as well. A business that you enjoy building, you enjoy working on, and that fits your life instead of consuming your entire life. Because what's the actual point in building a 6 or 7 figure business if you're constantly overwhelmed, you're wrecked, and you've sacrificed the very life you wanted to build for the business? But when your identity is aligned, your personal brand attracts the right people, and your business is supported by the right systems, growing your business no longer feels like a struggle. It becomes predictable, it becomes fun, it becomes enjoyable, and actually becomes sustainable as well. And again, I'm not just talking out of my ass. In my first 12 months being a mindset coach, I generated €222,000 in profit. And in the last 30 days alone, my coaching business, I generated €44,000 in profit. And more importantly than that, I love every single person that I work with, and I get to wake up, jump out of bed, and enjoy the work I do every single day. I take time off. I feel so peaceful scaling my business. I never feel overwhelmed. I'm very, very chilled at the moment because I've worked on my mindset and I've locked in my identity, and I've overcome all the subconscious blocks that were holding me back. If this way of building a business is one that resonates with you, I'd love to help you apply it to your own business. Just send me the word magnetic on Instagram and we can have a conversation about where you're at and where you want to go. And if you're not ready for that yet, no problem at all. I hope this video gave you a different perspective on thinking about personal branding, scaling, and business success. Because whether we work together or we do not work together, I genuinely believe that the future of entrepreneurs followers belongs to the ones who work on their identity, their mindset, their subconscious mind, and there's nothing that you can't achieve in the entire world when you have that locked in. If you want to check out some of my client results, I'll pop them in the description as well, and I'll see you next week for another video.